Good afternoon, whoever the hell is watching this. Coming to you from Salida, Colorado, July 21st, 2026. Brand new. I've been doing live streams for years, but this is the first time that I'm doing one in Salida. Is romance dead? Has the zombie apocalypse infection hit 100%, or are we still hovering there with some sort of semblance of hope for the human species? I cannot say that I'm full of euphoria because I'm too awake for my own good. But I'm here tonight, live streaming Sleepless in Salida, Colorado. Because I'm sleepless, but I've got my cat with me. Let's go ahead and see if we can change the view here and, get us a nice little romantic Big Mac. That because I've got a big heart, so big, I've gone on the non-materialistic path to save my own soul from that which has consumed much of these humanoids. So as a result of being on a certain path, not playing games with people, places, and things, I have lived like a Einstein pauper. So we are here in Salida, Colorado. The first late night stream. I really shouldn't be too concerned, I guess, about the lighting, because the idea is to highlight the nightlife. It's a new channel. There is a history of talking about deep subjects in the Dallas, Texas area. Lots of late nights at Denny's over coffee. Looking for consciousness in all the wrong places. Well, now I've escaped that pit of hell, and I've got plans to save the children. I've got plans to lead the people out of Egypt. The problem is they've got the earbuds in. They're not listening. They're not listening, but you are. You're listening. You're getting this memo right now in Denver, Colorado. Lone woman, Denver, Colorado, looking for a real man, because that's what they're missing here. When they come here to Salida, okay? When they come here to Salida from Denver or the Colorado Springs or Boulder with their tattoos, with their this, with their that, what are they seeking? What are they looking for? They're looking for some sort of healing from the toxic world that is tearing them and their soul apart. But how do you get that type of a healing? Do you get that type of healing or just walking along the river and just breathing in the air? That's a part of it. It's part of it. Negative ions, air. But have you ever considered these people have no actual psychological, spiritual freedom? Most of all, these women have no real understanding of sexual freedom, nor sexual exploration. They're, in fact, right? They've inherited a fascist generation. Tells them how to dress, tells them how to think, and they're going along with that. And that's what's interesting. So I could say, realize what's going on. These women, highly damaged by this matrix and by this system. And so they can sit there and lay there and seek some sort of healing of some type, but it never really comes. Not for them, not for me. Just a longing for that which should come natural. They don't understand. They don't understand where their thoughts come from. They don't understand what drives them. Thus, they are the prototype personality, a carbon copy, a poor imitation, counterfeit spirit. So, anywho, so with the exploration of a river, a path, that sort of a thing. And then it could develop and grow into something larger. We also get a lot of mixed messages in our society, right? About what women want. And these messages from what women want. And these messages from society can be very influential, but you got to check your interests at the door. Like, how low can you go? If you're going to lower the bar and just be with any trash bag whore from the streets and mountains of Colorado, you're going to get what you get. Tattooed mess, no empathy, alcoholic, drug addict, walking like a man. Walk like a man. The problem with these women that are walking around like a man is there's a real lack of empathy. The problem when you get down and dirty, where was I going with that? With people that are soulless, that tends to rub off on you. That's right. And so I'm clearly talking about having reasonable standards, not standards that are yeah, so that's why I'm going to continue on this YouTube channel, Colorado Dreams, so I keep changing it to put out this content. But it's actually as a result of just the way things are in the modern society with the lack of healthy intellectual conversation that this has to happen. Beautiful girl just walked by. They're not afraid to eavesdrop, but they are still afraid of the soul essence. I'm situated right here by the river, where I'm tapping into that spirit, but we're a broken people. And I'm going to keep firing out the truth. We're a broken society, or broken bitches and broken warriors that are being outpopulated by psychopaths who don't have value, right? But again, isn't that what it comes down to? If you actually have somebody with morality, you actually have somebody with conscience, they don't want to just be cranking out a bunch of humans to suffer. If they're conscious, they're thinking twice about irresponsible procreation. But then again, nature knows. But then again, nature knows bad parenting or bad parents. Thus, nature is capable. Oh, wow. They look like they're going to get into a confrontation. So they're over there dirt biking, and the cops are there. And then earlier over there, well, what was our main topic earlier? Earlier, there was some sort of a situation at outside the bar where they went down there and they were investigating. So that's interesting. Who knows what's going on over there? So yeah, we don't have anybody watching yet from Denver, but I would like to summon the spiritual forces of Denver, male or female, but I'm not a homosexual. I'll talk to plenty of guys. I got plenty to teach you. The fact of the matter is, video like this out to that large dating pool, and the women need to face the truth. It isn't that there aren't good people out there. It isn't that there aren't honest people out there. It's that you're in a body that was made with an incapability to be attracted to goodness. It isn't that there aren't good things out there. It's that you incarnated a body that is actually against you, just like it's against me. Your natural primitive wiring oftentimes will direct you to the worst people, places, and things. And so, as a result of that, I don't want to tell my life story here, but I'm feeling like getting drunk when that store was open across the street. When you have the experience that I have, and you've reached 10 million people on the internet, and you've done a countless amount of life coaching for relationships, you know what the real nature of consciousness is beyond the packaging. When a grotesque amount of hours of, so what we're actually dealing with as far as I'm concerned, are people at a soul level that are anti-freedom, whose DNA vibrates to fascism, whose DNA vibrates to corporatism, whose DNA vibrates to those things. And so what I'm saying is, what I represent is so outside the box. I'm like, with a value system from 50 years ago or 100 years ago. And so unfortunately, communicating certain concepts in modern day age, it's going to fall on deaf ears if those ears have been conditioned, if been conditioned towards some sort of a fast pleasure. And whatever we are as far as consciousness, we are easily programmable. The result of that, thus, baseline, take a look at this. Look at that bike over there. Animal, human, whatever, sexuality can easily be controlled.